Okay, and I have made it to Sydney. So whenever you come to Australia, always declare stuff. If you're not sure, always declare. And they will just, because I always have tea with me. So I'm like, I have some tea, I have some cookies. And she's like, get out of here. So that was good. But always make sure you do that. Because if you don't, and they catch you with something, you're in deep crap. Okay, so nobody has my name here. But I know where I'm going, which is, I don't know where I'm going. Departures. I know I gotta take a, oh, just, if you need exchange is there. There's Optus. But always use the ATM because you get such a better rate from the ATM. And I'm just gonna go outside for a sec so I can breathe some different air because I've been breathing airplane air for the last 17 hours. Alright. Welcome to Sydney. It is hot, so I don't need my little jackety thing anymore. Strange when you come from below freezing temperature to warmth. Sydney, welcome. There. Hi from Sydney. So that's the airport terminal. So I need to go back inside, but first I need to take off some of this clothes because it's super hot. So, hang on. Okay. A little less clothes. So, here's what, when you come to Sydney, there's a train that goes right into the city. It takes like 15 minutes. And I forget how much it is, but it's very cheap. The Australian dollar is actually really crap to the US dollar, but things in Australia are still a little more expensive. And they don't use pennies. When you go to the stores, I don't know if that's still the case, but they normally say, do you want to round it up? I think it is. You can round up. I think if it's like, let's say it's 52 cents, then you pay 50 cents. But if it's like 54 cents, you pay 55 cents, I think is how it goes. So it balances out because they don't have pennies. So it balances out in the end. The other thing too is the Australian airports. Most of them are really odd. I don't say odd, but they're different than the US airports. You have the domestic terminal and the international terminal. They're usually on either side of the airport. And so when you come in, you need to make sure if you're going to international, make sure you don't get off at the wrong stop because you might not have enough time to catch your flight if you're running late or something like that. So that's always key whenever you come to Australia. Make sure you go international is international, domestic is domestic. So now I need to go to domestic because my next flight is to Melbourne, but it's not till this afternoon, but I need to go get checked in and all that because I was able to do that online. And so here's a conundrum. Bought a ticket with American and it connected me from American to Qantas to Jetstar. Jetstar is not an American Airlines partner, but they're a Qantas partner. And so everything is in one ticket. But I won't get any freaking flight credit for my Jetstar flight because it's not on Qantas. But I'm going to see if I can get on a Qantas flight instead. I doubt it, but I'll see what happens. All right, so let's continue. So I'm going back into the airport. So see, I need to go to domestic transfers is where I need to go. Well, I'm probably going to have to go back to the other side because this is only if you're flying on Qantas. And I'm doing Jetstar. And it's not even a QF number, it's a Jetstar flight number. Because Qantas has a code share with Jetstar. So if you need to get SIM cards, you can get SIM cards here. I think Optus is the biggest company here. You should also get a card for the train if you need one. And I need to do one more thing. G3 domestic transfer Qantas. They actually have a bus that will take you there. Otherwise, used to be you have to pay for the local transportation, but I think now the transfer on the train that goes to the city between The domestic and international airport is cheaper. Exchange, don't use them. Don't even use their ATM because you have to pay more for a fee. Find an ATM that's separate and you can use that. If you need to go to the trains, this is the way to the train. And at Central, there's no ambiguity. Central. If you want to go to Central. And that will pop you, I guess, closest to the Sydney Harbour, if that's what you want to do. But it shows you the routing here. Shows you where all the stations are, the museum station, the central station, and the airports we are. So I came in here. So the train will take you to the domestic, and I think that's free. And then Mascot is the first station. Sometimes you can stay in Mascot, which is actually a pretty cool neighborhood. Yeah, Mascot's a pretty cool neighborhood. It's the neighborhood where the airport, quote unquote, is housed. So last time I came here, I actually stayed in Mascot. And you can take a bus, I think, or you can walk, and you go watch planes at, I forget the name of the area, but it'll take you right down to the runway so you can watch planes. And then you're gonna go to, well, I guess I was incorrect when I said Central Station because Central Station is here, but if you want to go to see Sydney Harbour, you have to go to Circular Quay Station. So, sorry, I misspoke. All right. Now to go down here, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to go back to the other end, but we'll see. Now, Ridges is one of the hotels that is in the airport, and it's right there. So if you don't want to go into the city and you have like an sort of overnight at the airport, you can't. Ridges is the place. This airport is mega huge. There is a spot where you can actually go and watch planes, and I need to find out if it's still around. Okay, so economy or business, but I can actually go here because I am Sapphire. However, I'm not traveling Qantas, so I need to find out what the deal is. It also is Qantas. I need to actually go to Jetstar, which is in the other side. But I wanted you guys to see how this part of the airport works, because there wasn't anybody out there. Actually, I could ask this lady here. Let me come back around and ask her. Sorry. Hello there. Good morning.
How can I help you?
I just arrived in Dallas on
Yes.
Qantas 8,
Sure.
but I'm connecting to Jetstar, I think.
Yes, you need to come this way.
Okay.
You're going to catch the transfer bus right down the far end
Uh-huh.
to Terminal 2. That's where Jetstar is.
Okay, so just follow the
Right down
signs.
the very far end
Okay.
outside, the transfer bus.
Is there a charge?
No, it's free.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so there is no charge, and these are the places I could go. No, I don't know why it never gave me a Melbourne flight as a Qantas flight as a connection. My guess is because the fare was more expensive, so I've gotten the Qantas one. But you know, it's neither here nor there. So now you understand. Whenever you connect and you're going domestic, you have to come back through here. They scan and take your bags, and then those buses, I think the buses are further down. It says shuttles right there, will take you. And now, so seriously, at one point you had to pay to go from the domestic to the international. So you can tell how long I've done this. I've flown Jetstar before. It's one of the 201 airlines I've taken. Now when you come to Australia, you're supposed to walk on the left side. But obviously a lot of these people have just come from other places where we walk on the right side. And so you just keep running into people. So just be cognizant of that. All right. I'm gonna walk upstairs in departures. So taking you an idea what departures look like. I have all the time in the world, not all the time in the world, but a lot of time. So I'm actually giving you the royal tour of the airport. Only thing is, I didn't set my Strava, so I can't tell how many miles I walked. But that's okay. So the airport is on 2 levels: departures upstairs, arrivals downstairs. Typical airport configuration. And then you have massive amount of check-in desk when you're up here. Just gonna pop outside a little bit. Show you what the outside looks like. And all the international flights come into here, leave in the mornings, up to like 11 o'clock or so, pretty much, is when they leave. So it's going to be very busy. Do give yourself a lot of time, because this airport is really, really busy. So this is departures, and of course you have different zones when you check in. The Australians are really very nice people, so if you have a question or anything, you can always ask, and anyone, they'll be more than happy to help you. Alright, so to get an idea, whenever you come in, there is all the check-in areas, to check which area you're supposed to do. So American is at J. Hello, sir.
Uh-huh. Go down there, there's a drinking water thing. Just go to your left, and you used to be able to go outside,
Right.
and there's a green platform
And you
outside.
can watch it from there.
It
Okay.
used to be, yeah.
Alright, I'll check. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Have a great day.
You too. Alright, so this is all the stuff that's going. I'm just looking at the board. So it's everything that's going through is Queenstown, Seoul, Haneda, Johannesburg, Bangalore, Wellington, New York, Norfolk Island, Bangkok, Auckland. And okay, so I'm gonna go see if I can spot the place to watch planes first, of course, before I leave here, because the plan today is to go into, this is all the check-in areas here. The plan today is to go don't see the place. It used to be here. The plan today, so this is all bagged up Filipinas, toilets, departures. The plan today is to go into the city after I've checked in and got my boarding pass. And no one seems to know where the place is, but I know it's here because I've come here before. So I'm guessing they closed the place because I can't find it. And I actually think it was back there. However, we will keep going. But at least you're still getting a good idea. This is the departure area. It's crazy. It is always crazy like this. It's about 7 something in the morning. It is 7:24. It gets crazier. I wish I could find someone who actually knows what's going on. Because I think it was actually back there. Whenever I come here, I normally spend quite a bit of time. No, it's not there. I mean, you can see the planes there. If I go upstairs, I'll find out. Notice the escalators on the other side. Left goes up, right goes down. And it was actually clearly marked. But it's pretty clear that it doesn't exist anymore. Some more check-in areas. Let's see. Da-da-da. We're here. Oh look, height adjust. Isn't that cool? You can pull it down if you're in a wheelchair. There needs to be something that pulls it a little higher though, but that's okay. Okay, Felicity's service. Okay. Airline lounges, showers. There is a shower downstairs. We actually passed it. And I don't need transport. So I just checked with someone and apparently they don't have it anymore. She's saying I can actually see what they have in the domestic terminal. What a bummer. All right, I'm out. So up here is normally where the airline offices are and the airport administration. So a typical thing you'll see in airports that have UK influence, WH Smith and HSBC. Now this airport is huge. When you get on the inside, international side, it's insane how big it is. Alright, so since it appears that this place is no longer here, this is the air for United. They're actually on the other side, but their Premier 1K section is this side. Domestic departures, trains, buses, everything is downstairs. So it is actually clearly marked where you need to go. So this is United, they're not leaving. I did see one of their planes here, which I thought was weird because unless it came in at like 5:30 or something. But, so United LA is 11:20. San Francisco is 12:10. Dallas on Qantas is 11:50. Houston on United is at 11:50. It's gonna be cold when you get there. So, but the airport will be open then because the airport is closed today, the 21st. Before I leave this airport, I actually have a newsletter I'm going to send, so I need to do that. But I need to go over to the other terminal first. It's American. No. American. That's Qantas. Where does American go from here? Because when I did LA to here, it gave me the Qantas flight. Morning. These boards are so cool. You can just sit here and watch the whole thing all day long. But I don't have all day, so let's go. Alright. This is Delta here. and Thai. So I need to go downstairs and figure out. Sorry, how do I get downstairs? That's designated smoking area. So I gotta go back out. I wasn't listening to what the guy was trying to tell me when he was telling me. But so this is the departure area. So if you want a tip whenever you come in, just have whoever's dropping you drop you off further down because there's less congestion down here. Look at how congested up there is. And there's nothing down here, zone C, where you just have to walk back if you need where you need to go. So it tells everybody you can check in here. And Jetstar does fly out of here, some of the domestic flights, but the one I'm on is not. So I need to find. Hello, sir. How do I get downstairs? How do I get downstairs? Okay, thank you. See how congested it is because everybody wants to drop off here. That's an electric car. Departures. Somewhere in here are the stairs to go down. Oh, arrivals. There we go. How nice this building. Finally, somebody who knows where everything is. She said just go, and this is the airport information. She said just go in the car park. And then she goes, behave yourself. Okay. So now I just need to find out. The walk to the car park is down here.
Please do not leave
But
vehicles, baggage, or personal items.
it is
Items
7:35.
left unattended.
It's only been about an hour since I've been here.
Security risk and may be disposed of. Leaving items unattended may be an offence under aviation security legislation.
So it's kind of funny when they build airports. Normally, somewhat not confusing, but then it becomes really confusing. And typically, people just don't get it. So you always need people here to help you to get where you need to go. Ooh, too much stuff packed on the thing. Look at the size of these suitcases. Oh, so we got to stand on the left. They just crashed. As someone who used to work in the ramp, people carry way too much stuff. Like, look at the size of those bags. It's a huge. I'm pretty sure those are not 50-pounders. But look at the traffic just coming through here. Welcome to Sydney's airport. The traffic is just insane. And it just keeps going and going and going and going. So if you're in Sydney, just take the train. Because the train, you don't have to put up with all this traffic here. Because look at that, there's traffic, hours and hours of traffic that's coming through. And down there, you can actually see the city. That is the city of Sydney down there. The cars just keep coming and coming and coming. I always wonder why people, when they come to the airport, dude, let's go. Oh man, you see, he just pushed that stick out because the lights were. Oh, now the lights changed. That guy just totally hit the brakes. Alright. So this is where I just came in. So that is the city, and that tower is the ANZ, because we're in Australia now, is the ANZ tower. It's a whole bicycle place where you can keep your bikes down there. So lifts is this way. Lifts are also this way. Ta, 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 ta. Lights are everywhere. This can be the from Sydney Airport. Where would you go today? So I'm going to go to level 8. You going up?
Yeah, go on. Yeah, just
Yeah, this is 2.
Level 2, okay.
Is this where you need to go?
Yeah, we
Oh,
go.
okay.
Sorry, Bilal.
No, no, it's okay.
A bit lost.
It's all right. It's a big airport. Bye. Oh, that's funny. Alright, so I'm gonna go check out the thing. Powered industrial truck shall not be placed on this lift. What is a powered industrial truck? I don't know what that is. Alright, so we're at level 8. Alright. So from here, you can see the. Oh. So there's an area that's by the runway, but you get a pretty good looks like it'd be better on that car park behind the Ridges Hotel. Okay, so I've successfully taken you to the car park. Okay, now see where that tower is? Well, you can actually see the planes from here. Not as good as the other places, but see where that tower is? There is a spotting place like right next to it. And it's a very, it's a very cool place for you to go. It's called something Mound. And so it's actually on Google Maps and you can get to it. The easiest way to get to it is to take the train to Mascot, and then from Mascot you can take either a bus or you can just walk. It's about maybe a 30-minute walk or something like that, but you can do that. If you look all the way down there, you can see an airplane taking off. There it goes. Right over the Sydney Tower. So you can zoom into who it is. Australian aviation has changed quite a bit. I think when Virgin Australia kind of went out of business, not really, but I think they're back in again. COVID didn't really treat Australia well in terms of airlines staying in business.